One of the main attractions will close for over 8 months. This and much more in this month's news update of Dutch Theme Park Network. Let's dive in! On the 1st of July, the Efteling opened grocery store in the Zwarte Kat and the toilet unit, The Last Hope. Of course, we of Dutch Theme Park Network were there to test out the food and give you some first impressions of this new part of the Efteling. We made an entire video about this. We will add a link to this video down in the description, so make sure to check it out. Here at the building fence of the new attraction Danse Macabre, the Efteling installed a new viewer. Well, not entirely new, cause this was a part of the old ATM machine that was on the Dwarrelplein in the old days. When you look into the viewer, you will see the self-playing violin appear, and of course you can hear the sounds of the famous song Danse Macabre. Summer is in full swing and there's a lot of extra entertainment in the park. We made a special video about all this extra entertainment. We will add a link to that video down in the description. And of course, there's also a lot of extra food in the park. And we would love to highlight some of these snacks. Let's start with the special pancakes at Polle's Kitchen. There's a savory pancake and a sweet pancake. The savory pancake is a pancake with 4 cheeses. The sweet pancake contains fresh strawberries, whipped cream and pastry cream. We had to try this sweet pancake ourselves, and believe me, it's worth every bite. It will fill you up completely, but it's worth it. You should definitely try that one. Next to the pancakes, the Efteling also added 3 types of bubble tea, and you can find these at the summer beach near Carnival Festival. At Ruigrijk, you can find the vegetarian butcher. Here you can get yourself 2 types of vegetarian wraps. The first of them is a vegetarian barbecue beef, and there's also the Caesar salad chicken. So if you're a vegetarian or you would like to eat less meat, you can try these 2 extra vegetarian options in the park. And last but not least, near Ruigrijk at the Meermin you can get yourself a sea banquet with some fish and chips. So, if you're a fish lover, check that one out. The Efteling reopened the steam carousel after more than 1 month of maintenance. And well, we were amazed. Not in a positive way this time. Of course, there was a lot of work done. The rail of the carousel is completely renewed, but the paintwork at the carousel can use some tender love and care. And also, 3 of the horses were still out of order, and that after a maintenance period of more than 1 month. Well, maybe the Efteling will take care of these issues later on this year. For now the attraction is open, but not in its best way, and that is what we hoped for. There is a lot going on at the Fairytale Forest. When we just entered, we saw a constructional control at Sleeping Beauty's castle. We're not sure what was going on, but that the plant maintenance is coming quickly, that's for sure. A little further on, the toadstool track is almost ready to reopen. Maybe when this video comes out it already reopened. It looks really good. Then Longneck. Longneck has his 10-year maintenance and he is completely covered under a white plastic tent. And that is really necessary because at this moment he is beheaded. How long this maintenance will take, we don't know. The Efteling didn't announce anything about it, but we're quite sure he will look marvelous when he comes out. And then last but not least, the Efteling reopened het Herautenplein. And well, it looks bright and shiny, almost brand new. As you can see, the fountain is running and the magical clock is ticking. And we asked for some tweaks, and there is one, because at the fountain the frogs now sit in the water. And that's much better than it was in the old days. And back at the magical clock, there is a real moat. And that's much better than the greenery there was in the past. The 7th of July was Fairytale Day and the Efteling celebrates this day every year. This year they celebrated it by sending out employees in the park to read fairy tales to the visitors. We think this was a really fun way to celebrate Fairytale Day and hope they will do the same next year. And of course, as every month, there is some new merchandise. And this time on the Fairytale Day, the 7th of July, the Efteling launched 2 new pins of 2 separate fairy tales. The first of them is Tum Tum and the Rumpelstiltskin. And those fairy tales were chosen because both of them are in the Fairytale Forest for 25 years now. Also 4 new t-shirts are added. On this t-shirt you see a drawing of the Efteling with a funny sentence under it. For example, you see the frog with the sentence "kiss me," but then in Dutch. We think this is a real fun addition to the collection. And also a new jigsaw puzzle is added. And this is a popular one. The drawing is made by Jan van Haastre and this is his 3rd jigsaw puzzle for the Efteling. On the first we saw a picture of the Fairytale Forest. The second one was a junior puzzle with a drawing of Max and Moritz, and now he chosen Fata Morgana. And as said, this is a popular souvenir, so we are quite sure there will be a 4 jigsaw puzzle in the future. And then some news about sustainability. The Efteling is introducing reusable cups. There's one for Slurpee, there's one for soft drinks, and there's also a container you can reuse for iced tea. And of course, that is way better than the single-use cups they are selling all over in the park. And this one I will throw out with the frozen chocolate milk as well, because it's gross. There are way better drinking options in the park. We would recommend the bubble tea. It's way better than the frozen chocolate milk. There is also some sad news. On the 30th of June, composer Ruud Bow passed away. He was famous for his music in the park. For example, Fata Morgana, for Dreamflight, and of course one of my favorites, Villa Volta. He was very popular among fans, and that is why they made a tribute to him. Together they played music from the attraction Fata Morgana. We were impressed by this tribute, and that is why we will add a link to this video down in the description. We told you one of the main attractions will close for a very long time, and it is Piranha. Piranha will close down on the 6th of November 2023 and will stay closed until the 31st of June 2024. That is almost 8 months. What will Efteling do in those months? Well, first of all, they will take care of all the facades, and that is very much needed. Second, they will do the rebuild of all the rockwork that was removed in 2020. Due to COVID, there was no money to rebuild them at that time, but they will do now. And last but not least, they will add some extra water elements. We already saw some statues backstage, but we're quite sure the Efteling will surprise us with much more. 8 months is a long time, but most of the work will be done in winter, so that's fine. And we're quite sure that the Efteling will give it a great upgrade, because they did with all the attractions they closed down for such a long time in the recent past. So if you want to stay informed of all the work at Piranha, make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay informed. So now you're fully up to date. Will you miss Piranha during its closure? Let us know down in the comments. And if you stuck with us so far, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you in the next one. See ya!